Hi guys, it's me, Karma, back with another video. I hope each one of you are doing well today. So I am here to share with you guys a story regarding the title of this video. So we all know that we have entered the season of taxes. This is tax season. People are filing their taxes, people are ready to receive money back from their taxes. So a couple of weeks ago, my mom came by. She came over to my place and she asked me if I will be filing my taxes this year. She then said, will I be willing to allow my older brother to file his taxes with two of my dependents? And I told her that I would think about it. I didn't give her an answer. I didn't say yes and I didn't say no. I said that I would think about it. So this morning, my mom called me and she was like, hey, remember you said that you was going to let your brother file his taxes with your children? So I'm like, yes, I remember that you asked me if I will be willing to allow him to file his taxes with two of my children, but I never said yes. So she was like, if you allow him to file his taxes with your children, then he will give you this amount of money. So I was like, okay, but who is going to file his taxes for him? Because the reason why I asked that is because, my whole family is African origin. And my older brother and my mom, they speak a little bit of English, so they have someone else file their taxes for them. And I know exactly who files their taxes for them. And that someone is my older sister. And we don't get along. We are not close. We don't communicate. We don't have a very close relationship. So that's why I asked my mom, I said, who is going to file my brother's taxes? Because I knew in my mind who it was. But I'm not going to give any of my information to someone that I don't trust. I'm not going to give any information to someone that I don't have a close relationship. Like me and my sister, we are not close. We don't communicate. We don't see eye to eye. There is no way in the world that I am going to give any of my information to her. She already shown me that, she does not like me. She does not care. And she has no sympathy, no empathy. Why will I give my information to her? Why will I give my children's information to her? This is what I told my mom. I said, I am not going to give my information, my children's information to her. And my mom was like, okay, will you be willing to file your brother's taxes for him? And I was like, yes, I'll be willing to file his taxes for him. Yes, I can do that. But I'm not giving my children's information to my sister, who I don't get along with, who I don't trust. So my mom was like, okay, when can you file his taxes? I told her this morning. They were supposed to come by today this morning so that I would file his taxes for him. Last year, I filed my own taxes. I have no problem with helping people. So my mom was like, okay, we'll show up and we'll be there. And I was like, okay. Hung up the phone. Then, when they didn't show up, I received another phone call from my mom. And she was like, hey, I talked to your older sister and she was like, she doesn't feel comfortable with you filing your brother's taxes for him because there are some informations that you don't know about that you may mess up his taxes for him. She's not comfortable with you filing his taxes. First of all, my mom knows that me and my older sister, we don't get along. My mom knows that I don't trust her. But yet, my older sister is telling my mom, do not let me file his taxes for him, because she doesn't feel comfortable. She feels like she doesn't trust me. She doesn't trust me enough to file my brother's taxes for him, because she thinks that I don't know things. I don't know how to do taxes. And I told my mom exactly. I told my mom I did my own taxes last year and I got over $8,000 back. What are you telling? What information do I not know about? What information do I not know about? What it sounds to me is that you don't trust me. You don't trust me enough to file my brother's taxes for him, because you think that I don't know stuff. I don't know things. I don't know how to file taxes. So you are allowing my older sister, who I don't get along with, who I don't trust, you are allowing her to talk in your ear all these negative things about me, saying that you shouldn't let me, that you shouldn't let me file my brother's taxes for him, saying that there are some certain things that I don't know about and that I could eventually mess up his taxes for him. Why are you letting this person speak these negative seeds in your mind, in your ear, when you know good enough that this person does not like me at all? But my mom's on the phone telling me, oh, just let your older sister file your taxes for him. Just let her have your kids' information and we will give you this amount of money, blah, blah, blah. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. I can care less about money. What I care about is I'm not going to give any information about my life or my kids' life to someone that I do not trust. I'm not doing it. I told my mom I'm not going to give my kids' information to her. I do not trust her. If that's the case, if you are coming here and telling me that you trust her more than me, then I already know whose side you stand by. You are on her side. You are not on my side. And you allow her to dictate your decisions for you. You let someone else speak into your ear about me, and then you turn around and you come to me begging and crying to let her access my life. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So I'm listening to my mom, begging me for mercy, begging me to allow my older sister to just have my kids' information, to just have my kids' social security. I said, no, I'm not giving my children's social security number to her. I don't trust her. The reason why I'm so overprotective of my kids, because nowadays you don't know who to trust. Nowadays you don't know, you got to be careful who you give your information to. One time I let my older daughter's father's mom create an account for me. And I gave her some of my information. And what happened was my older daughter's father's mother, changed my password to my account. And I couldn't even log in to my account. I couldn't even log into my account because she had changed my password. So I say that to say, I don't trust anyone. And that just shows me that my mom does not trust me. That just shows me that my mom has taken my older sister's side. And she does not trust me enough to file my brother's taxes. And I told you guys that, my siblings and I, we are not that close. Yet I love my older brother. Like, I have no issues with my older brother. But the rest of my siblings don't respect me, And it just shows me that my mother respects my older sister more than me. My whole family underestimates me. They underestimate my abilities, my skills, my intelligence. And they think that I'm not smart enough. They think that I'm not smart enough. They think that I'm not intelligent enough. They think that that I don't have the ability to do this or to do that. So my whole family, they love to compare me to my older sister because they think that she has more intelligence than me. So I say this to say, you guys, like, people would underestimate you. People will underestimate your abilities, your skills, your intelligence, because they feel like the person that they are comparing you with has more knowledge than you. They feel that they can trust this person more than you, especially if you are dealing with families. Like, your own family will underestimate you. Your own family will turn against you. Your own family will lie on you. They will make you seem like you are not good enough, that you are not smart enough, that you don't have this amount of skills. Your own family will judge you. Your own family will favor someone else in your family more than you. But every tongue that rises against you shall be condemned. Anyone who turns against you, anyone who spreads negativity about you, will be condemned. You have to be careful who you put your mouth on. You have to be careful whose name you speak on, because when you are messing with God's children, when you are messing with God's people, God protects his people. God protects his children. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. Allow God to fight for you. Allow God to cover you. Allow God's favor to shine upon you.